Say what is going on, guys? I'm Spawntrap back here with some of my own MSMC gameplay on Nuketown 2025, but a lot of you guys don't care about that. You're here to hear about my childhood games and how they impacted me. So we're talking way back, like PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance era, and the first game that I gotta talk about that had a tremendous impact on me was Pokemon Fire Red. I remember in elementary school, just because I played Pokemon, I met numerous other friends who I'd never have met had I not played Pokemon, and the social connection that I got from Pokemon was absolutely unreal. Of course, I bought all the Pokemon stuff and was totally bought into the whole infrastructure, basically the mini economy that was Pokemon. And what I want to talk about is Guitar Hero 3. I actually, growing up, wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I did not own Guitar Hero at the time on my PlayStation 2, so I decided, why not try and take some guitar lessons? My mom totally supported it, thought it'd be an awesome idea for me to take some guitar lessons, so I went ahead and I took these guitar lessons. Now, basically, I got nothing out of the 2 weeks that I spent in the guitar lesson before I ended up quitting, because the teacher basically just preached. He preached that if you would buy Guitar Hero and you would play Guitar Hero, you would learn how to play guitar. So I ended up quitting the class, getting Guitar Hero, and I never actually learned how to play an actual guitar, but I ended up not being quite that bad at Guitar Hero. Another thing I want to talk about, Kingdom Hearts 2. I never actually played Kingdom Hearts 1, but basically it's an awesome RPG game, Sony exclusive. It's going to be coming out on Xbox One, I do think, for number 3. An awesome game. But what I got out of it was not only that anime is awesome or that manga is awesome, I actually started reading those manga books. I started reading those books I thought were so silly. I was like, these things are printed backwards. Who would want to read these? Like a bad kind of comic book, but I got so into them. I used to read 2 mangas a day, which is absolutely insane. I'm sure someone's going to rip at me about how I say the word manga, because I'm pretty sure I say it wrong. Anyways, Burnout 3 and The Simpsons Road Rage taught me how to drive. That was a joke, because it actually didn't teach me how to drive. And I didn't realize that people had serious road rage problems until I actually went to driver's ed like 3 years ago, and they actually showed us this video of like a guy road raging, totally staged thing, where he like pulled a gun out of the glove box and he was like pointing it at people, and it was like just all because he got cut off on the road or something. I never realized that people got road rage that bad. I thought it was all a joke because I saw it in The Simpsons. Also, SSX 3 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater got me into snowboarding, which didn't last long, and it got my brother into skateboarding. Tony Hawk did. Tony Hawk also got me into the entire infrastructure of the skateboarding branded stuff. I started wearing like some like the skate clothes, but I never actually skateboarded myself. It's just because the game got me into that. And there are countless stories of even pro skaters who got into skateboarding because of the Tony Hawk skate games, because they were just such popular games at the time. I know if you guys saw my Jev documentary, Jev used to be hugely into that. He used to actually be one of the best players nationwide on that game. That game was so cool, even if you didn't actually know how to skateboard, didn't possess the ability to skateboard. And the last thing I want to talk about, probably the biggest one to impact me, was NFL 2K5 or Madden 2005. I played both of them. That was like 10 years ago, guys. I was like 8 years old. And if you've ever played Madden games, even to this day, the commentating in them gets extremely repetitive. There's only so much audio they can put on the disc, or so many audio recordings that they have from the commentators from John Madden and those guys, that the play-by-play in the game gets crazily repetitive. So I'd actually eventually got to the point where I would quit listening to it. I would mute the game, and in my head or in front of the TV with nobody else listening, I would be doing play-by-play at the age of 8 on these Madden gameplays, because I'd seen so much football on TV, and that whole thing was so inspiring to me. And the fact that I sat there at age 8 trying to commentate over Madden gameplays is probably the reason why I'm doing this to this day, or the reason why I'm trying to pursue a career in that sort of field, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Do drop down in the comment section how other games from your childhood impacted you. I'd love to hear that. And if you guys do want to see me do another one of these videos, just particularly on Call of Duty and how Call of Duty has impacted me, I would definitely go ahead and do that if you guys want to see that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Do drop that down in the comment section if you guys have anything you guys want to tell me about that. So I will see you in the next video.